ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if we are coming in here. Let's have a look. Should be coming in here any minute now. I'm going to get me a glass of water. How you guys all doing tonight? Let me just refresh the page here and see. Oh, there we go. Let me pause that. Yes, indeed, we are live. Heck yeah, we got it working again. Jesse, what are you doing? Are you getting excited or what? Yeah. How about you guys? Are you guys all excited for tonight? We got an amazing update for you guys. Got our glass of water, right? Don't want to be thirsty when we're out here. Mike says, I'm doing an amazing job. Finally, we are starting to see some more and more talk about this stuff. Hopefully, on one day, soon we shall see the mandates lifted and people being able to sue to or get their jobs back. Yeah, that would be amazing. And we have some awesome news, guys. We are slowly but surely winning. Yes, indeed, we are. We are making progress. Even though the mainstream media doesn't want you guys to say that we are kind of, winning in certain areas, we really, really are. Heck yeah. Hey, Mark is in the house. Mirko Ginter is in the house. Hello to all of you guys that are tuning in for this wonderful, wonderful evening here at home. We took a day off from protesting today, and we are regrouping. That is what's really going on. And what is happening is they have joined with a different group here in Manitoba. The one that was in Emerson has joined the group that was protesting in Winnipeg. So we're teaming up. So we took a day off today just to regroup everything and get everything organized. And then we're going to be protesting tomorrow, starting tomorrow in Winnipeg at the Legislative. I can never say the damn name right. I call it the Golden Boy House, but...
No, it's the legislature.
Legislature House. It's a really difficult word for me to pronounce, guys, because English isn't my original language, as many of you guys may know. And so we're regrouping. We'll be over there tomorrow. And I really, really hope that all of you guys will come out and support everything that's going on. This was a meeting about the mandates. Meeting about the mandates. Yes, the good thing about the good news that we have, Saskatchewan has already come out and announced that they are going to drop all the mandates from what it sounds like to me at the end of the month. So that is great, great, great news. They're not really budging out in Alberta yet. We got some awesome people covering it over there, but...
Seems like they still want to play some games.
Yeah, it sure seems like that they... hello from Ontario. Oh, nice, nice. Hey, Pinky the Cat is in the house. What time is the trucker showing up in Winnipeg? Because I have to take a bus. It is starting at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. And I'm not sure exactly how long it will go on, probably till the end of the day. And from what I understand, it's supposed to go all weekend. So, I got a text earlier from a friend of mine that said his son loves trucks. And he took him out to Headingley the other day when the convoy came through. So that just made my day. He said, yep, I'm going to get him out of daycare early tomorrow. And then he's going to come down there with his son and, in support of everything. So I love that. Absolutely fantastic.
Teach your kids when they're young.
Yeah, we got to stand up for our freedom. And we do have to hold the line, guys. We have to stay strong. Many people might give up after a day or two, but we have to stay strong, guys. That's the only way we're going to win. And the other good news is that sounds to me like the military is not standing behind Trudeau either. So they are also realizing that this is against our Canadian Charters of Rights, right?
It's for their own benefits, probably. Yes.
Yeah, it's the benefit for all people. You know, it doesn't matter in what position you are in or what, you know.
What job you have.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't matter. So it's for everybody, right? Whether you're vaxxed or not, we need our rights back. Like, this is not Nazi Germany where you got to show papers in order to walk down the street or go into a restaurant, right?
Ottawa better get used to another month, 3.5 weeks of honking.
Yeah, no kidding. I've seen a lot of videos out there in Ottawa. Residents are getting a little bit upset that truckers are honking their horns. We support you guys from South Carolina. Welcome, welcome, guys. I really hate Trudeau. Well, I wouldn't really say I hate him. I just dislike where he has taken our country, right? Hello from Coast
Coast Green Man.
Coast Green Man. Okay. Oh, that's Mark. Yeah.
Yeah, Mark asked Rudy, will you be going live this weekend in Winnipeg?
Yes, I do plan on doing that tomorrow. Hope providing the internet is going to be strong enough over there. That is, you know, one thing that always holds us back, right? If there's so many people out there,
Oh, yeah.
the internet may not be strong enough to really do a live stream like the other day when we tried to do one at the border there in Emerson. I forgot that I had set my settings to 4K. You know, when I'm here at home, I got good internet, right? I got Wi-Fi. And so I forgot to change it and I went live and I'm like, I realized that I forgot to change it, right? And for those of you guys, I've seen a comment in here the other day saying that you only need so and so many subscribers and then you can finally do live streams. Well, there is actually an app out there called Live Now, and you can live stream through that app. You don't have to have 1,000 subscribers. Plus, I really like that app because then you can change the settings. You can actually stream in 4K. I know you have to pay, I think, a yearly fee. I think it's like $12 a year. Then you get access to all the features, right? And so I just wanted to get the word out there for those of you guys that might be taking part of these protests out there. And if you guys want to live stream it to YouTube, then that is one way you can get around of YouTube's policy of having 1,000 subscribers, right?
Sending love from India. Wow.
Holy smokes, all the way from down there? Oh my goodness.
What time is it in India now?
Yeah, no kidding. What time is it out there? And we also saw, I think it happened yesterday already, that they have put they have frozen the GoFundMe page. The Trudeau government is trying every tactic that they can to try and prevent us, the people, from fighting him, right? And to me, he's weak. When you start seeing the military and all of them not supporting him anymore or not wanting to step in and clean up all the truckers out of Ottawa, that means the people, you know, there's not a fringe minority people anymore, right? After losing my health care
at the Native American Health Center for not getting the vax and masking up for their almost forced mandate, I'm very much standing with you.
I think all of us are tired, sick and tired of this BS that's been going on for 2 years,
Yeah,
right?
and we have to realize if we don't stand up or shine a light on this, it will never end.
Yeah, exactly. And this has finally given so many people hope, right? And it's great. It is amazing to see that so many people are finally having some hope in their life after 2 years of depressing times, right? And we are fighting back drastically, right?
Supporting Canadian American Freedom Convoy from Colorado.
Nice.
So sorry for everything. The mainstream media has been dishonest. But you folks are a gift for the world. Standing with you 100%.
Absolutely. I also did see some reports earlier today that Twitter had some outages. Well, you want to guess where? It looked like in Ottawa region, plus along the regions by Coutts, Alberta.
Oh, wow.
And also there was an outage around Vancouver area too, it looked like. I'm like, that's why you guys got to use a VPN so you guys can get around that. So you can make it look like you're in a different area. That is fantastic. Plus it protects your internet connection. Let's say if you're at a hotel or whatever. I'm not promoting any particular brand. I'm not paid to say anything about them. I just love them because it protects your internet connection, especially if you're at a hotel or connecting to any kind of free Wi-Fi, right? It's a must-have for me.
They bared me and told me being Native American, I didn't have any rights. Oh my goodness.
That is terrible. I mean, we have seen so many stories in our comments here. It's unbelievable. Hello from California. All the truckers and citizens protesting give me hope. That is exactly right. We see that so many times. Right now, it was the same for me. I've been so miserable the last 2 years. Me and my wife, we have not been able to go to any restaurant here in Manitoba at least in a year and a half. We love to go out for a date once in a while. We can't leave our daughter at the place that we used to leave her at. We were allowed to leave her there once a month for a week. We can't even do that. We can't even have a break. Like, we can't go on a date night. We can't go watch a movie. We can't go have supper anywhere. I can't go to a gym, right? I mean, that's why my belly is so big. No, probably not, but hey, we're driving truck all the time, right? I was originally planning, I know Pinky the Cat asked me that question, if I'm going to be staying there for all weekend. The answer is probably not. I was originally planning on just taking a week off till I was going to leave tomorrow morning. But then I heard about this protest happening in Winnipeg, and I said, you know what? I'm going to be part of that, and I'm going to be broadcasting it if the internet allows me to do so. Then I want to be there, and I'll probably be there first thing, probably 9:30 in the morning. I'll be there probably, and we'll see how it goes, and then we'll probably start live streaming from over there, and hopefully we can bring some awesome news to you guys there. And I'm sure the mainstream media will be out there smearing us.
CTV News
Oh
will be
yeah,
there, of course.
just like Global News here from Winnipeg the other day. They were out there in Emerson, Manitoba there. And they said, oh, there's just a small number of trucks out there protesting. Meanwhile, I have some drone footage of it. You guys can see there's a fairly big lineup over there. And somebody said in a comment like, oh, it doesn't look that big. Well, when you haven't been out there, and what we were doing is going a couple of miles or a mile or half a mile down the road, coming to a complete stop, blocking the whole road for 10-15 minutes, drive again for a little bit, stop again, and then, creating a really slow roll, right? And that worked out really good. Now, I have to say, here in Manitoba, it doesn't look like we have quite as strong of a support as I see out there in Alberta, but we are getting things done. I saw a report earlier too here in Manitoba that they are considering getting rid of all of these mandates. They said by spring. Hopefully we can change that to sooner.
But you never can trust their words.
No, I think they're just saying that so that way that we protesters will ease off, right?
They bared, okay, I read it already. America coming to a White House near you March 1st, 2022. Okay.
Oh, wow.
So you're going to protest on March 1st at the White House?
Yes, I saw the lawyers and stuff like that out there in Toronto or in Ottawa doing a little bit of a press conference there. I did see that. Yes, absolutely. They have lawyers involved now to try and release all of that fund. And I saw another thing that was kind of strange, that in Ottawa, they have divided a lot of the trucks. Like, there's thousands and thousands of trucks going there, and it looks like the police have somehow managed to divide them all up into smaller sections to where they're at different parking lots all over the city. They're not all in downtown by Parliament Hill.
I do feel for the residents of Ottawa who are not freedom-minded enough to understand this imposition on their normal daily existence. But to me, this is about getting that back for everyone.
Exactly, yep.
But I heard also they had some compromise done. They stopped honking the horns at 12 midnight just to give...
People in the local area a break so they can sleep, right?
Yeah.
Be careful with the language here, please. Thank you. Oh, I guess we're getting some...
Yeah, I blocked when I was...
Oh, yeah, you always...
Good languages. Please keep it clean.
Yeah, see, that's... Yeah. I mean, once you have 10,000 subscribers, you're going to have 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 people in there that is going to leave you negative comments and...
It was not negative, but
or,
it was swearing.
Yeah, or stuff like that. Or, it doesn't matter to us. We're here, and this is one thing that I've been preaching on my channel for a long time. We need to stay positive, and we need to be staying focused on what our end goal is, and that is lifting all of these mandates, right? That is what we need to stay focused on. There is enough negativity in this world that we don't need to ditch it out on each other, right? Ditch it out on those that deserve it, right? Out there in the government, that we need to get rid of them. How many of you guys are happy to see O'Toole go?
Hello from Liberty, Missouri. Thank you so much for showing the truth. We had Freedom Convoy in Kansas City, so far the largest in the U.S.
Nice.
That's good.
That is awesome to see. Heck yeah. Absolutely. Let's see what else we have. A nice nap, Jessie. Yeah, exactly. We can't forget about Jessie. She's taking a beauty nap. She's getting her food.
All the time.
Yeah, she loves taking a beauty nap, but she loves being out here on the camera. Keep it up. Absolutely. We have to. We absolutely have to. I want to thank all of you guys that have come on here and supported my channel and left all these amazing comments. And I saw that you guys got a good kick out of those pictures that I posted yesterday. I like to have a little fun, and it's all for entertainment, right? So don't take anything too super serious when we're posting something out there. Oh, something about our stream is buffering. Maybe YouTube is censoring us. They don't want us to be out here. Is it really buffering or?
I don't have my running.
Let me see here. My goodness, I hope it's not buffering. No, that probably is. Let me see here. I'm just going to mute this here a little bit. Oh yeah, it looks like we're still good here. Looks like it was just for a second there. Let me see what the comments are saying here. Loss. No, U.S. truckers. Hurry up. Drain your swamp. O'Toole was less than a... Yeah, no kidding. Let's go back to pre-9/11. No passport. Yeah, no kidding. We definitely would like that idea, right?
Mark says, Rudy, here in Ontario, the restrictions are being lifted again, but the cases are going back up. Cases doesn't matter, doesn't say anything.
Yeah, I mean, these PCR tests have been proven over and over again that they are useless, right? Even the creator of that PCR test machine came right out and publicly announced that those ones were never designed to use for those kind of tests. And it's just, there's so many false negative with those. And the other thing is like what they were doing in Alberta is, if you called in and said you're sick today, you're not coming in, and then they say, well, you got to go get tested. If you refuse to go get tested, they would mark you down as a positive. So they're lying their asses off over there, right? Like, they're not telling you the truth anyways. Like, it's just crazy what they're doing out there. Watching from Vancouver Island, man, that's a beautiful place out there in Vancouver Island. I've only been there one time, and that was with the semi truck. That was like 12 years ago when I was still doing flatbed, maybe even 13 years ago. And back in those days, man, it was expensive to cross that with a semi truck. It cost me over $1,400 to cross with the ferry up there to the island. That is insane. But it had to be done. And the beauty of it is I delivered some stuff to the military up there on the island. They were going to build I believe a new tower, like for training and stuff like that. So that was awesome.
There may be a Give, Send, Go created for the truckers that we can route donations to.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Viva Fry mentioned in his latest, but I don't have a link yet. Okay.
Yes, absolutely. And I was going to say, a lot of you guys really enjoyed those pictures I posted yesterday. Especially from the one where I put an Amber alert out there for Trudeau being missing, right? And you guys really enjoyed that. That was pretty comical. There was a few people that said they didn't like it, but most of you guys, I would say 99% of you guys really got a good kick out of it. And you guys left me nice comments in there saying you guys haven't laughed so hard in such a long time, and you guys would love to see that on a t-shirt. So we went and created one. I did have a few different merch on my Teespring account for a while already, but didn't really, put it out here too much. But since you guys asked for it, I did put it out there, and a bunch of you guys have already went ahead and ordered it. Now they completely handle all of the shipping and making of it, so I have nothing to do with that. So hopefully it won't take too long. There's stickers available as well if you guys want stickers of that. American NBC, we are paying $6.40 a gallon for gas. Oh my goodness.
Better bundle up. Gonna be cold at tomorrow. Yep.
Yes, it will be cold tomorrow.
It's snowing outside now.
It is snowing right now. Yeah, absolutely. It will definitely be cold out there tomorrow. I know today and yesterday it's been pretty nasty out there. Luckily, I'm still inside of the house, and I'm not sure exactly what they're all having planned for tomorrow. If they're just going to go up there and protest at the actual building, or we're going to do a drive-through or slow roll here.
One is asking, how long is it going to last?
The plan is basically, from what I gather, at least in Ottawa, it's until the mandates get lifted, basically. That is our ultimate goal, right?
And that protest at the legislature tomorrow, that's just tomorrow all day, right?
From what I understood, it's going to be all weekend. Oh. But that is what I'm hearing. There has been very little information coming out of it. I guess they're trying to limit the information coming out of it. They're just saying that we're going to be doing it tomorrow, but there isn't really much information on what exactly is going to happen. Maybe you guys can find it on social media sites. Like, I don't have Facebook, so I can't follow any of the groups up there, so it's kind of difficult for me to get info on. I did have a Telegram group where they were posting stuff, but they've been limiting the stuff that they're posting on there. I even asked earlier, didn't get any replies, so I'm not sure.
O'Toole was less than a sheet blowing in the wind.
I do have a Trucker Rudy t-shirt. Yes, Mark, I do. I do have the link for that Teespring website linked in the description of this video. So you guys can go check out all the merch that I have posted there on my page there. And yes, I do have a Trucker Rudy logo that was created for me right at the beginning when I started this YouTube channel, because at that time my channel was actually called Trucker Rudy. I changed it later because the company I drive for didn't want me to make videos anymore, so I had to change it and stop making YouTube videos for trucking videos. So I changed it out to Outdoor Adventures and Travel Show, right? The Nomad Outdoor Adventures and Travel Show. But I still have that logo, and I might consider making trucking videos. Right now, I make trucking videos for members only. Twice a week, we have a video up. There may not be any video there maybe in a week or so because I've been home all week, right? So there won't be any of that. So you guys can join that if you guys want. That's totally up to you guys. But we're going to go into Winnipeg tomorrow and have a good time, hopefully. That's a plan.
I live in Ottawa and I've been down to the Convoy 3 times with my children. It's peaceful and the unity is amazing.
Yes,
That's
don't let
awesome.
the mainstream media fool you and telling you that, oh, there's violence happening and this and that. No. Even the police chief out there in Ottawa has come out and publicly stated that the truckers have been extremely professional and peaceful. There has been no violence at all. The violence or the stuff that I have seen is other people vandalizing cars. Like I saw on Twitter this afternoon, somebody had spray painted on a vehicle, "Leave Ottawa, we don't want you here," blah blah blah, right? And that is, that's what they were talking about. There might be some people that try to infiltrate the group to try and make them look bad, right? We are sending a new earth, 1,000 years of peace will soon. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
Greetings from Michigan, new subscriber to your channel. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for all of you guys that
Welcome to the channel.
have subscribed over the last week and a half. We have grown tremendously. It's unbelievable. I never even thought that I could even get to this level amount of subscribers that we have gotten here. It's amazing to see all of the support. It's beautiful, right, Jesse? Yeah.
Hey, sweetie.
Oh, there you are. Yeah, she loves her daddy. She's gonna miss him when daddy is back on the road again. Yeah, you're gonna miss him, right? Absolutely. Yeah.
How is the border crisis in Alberta?
Oh, yeah, I've been hearing that they've been slowly opening up one lane each direction. Once in a blue moon, they let everybody through, or, let people through. And earlier there was rumors, or not rumors, there was actual tweets on Twitter about them actually packing up and going to Edmonton. And I'm not sure if it was a tactical move or what it was, but it seemed like it only lasted for about a half an hour, maybe 45 minutes, and all of a sudden they said everybody's reverting back to the border. Now, I'm not sure exactly what the plan is. The best source of information is for you guys to go to Rebel News, find them on Twitter. There's, I think, 2 different people that are actually in that whole thing. They're from Rebel News that are constantly reporting on it on Twitter. So they will upload short little clips there, talking about what's going on and stuff like that. So that's your best source if you want to get up-to-date information from Alberta, because I'm not there. I'm a long ways away from there, right? So I can't really give you guys information about it. And I'm trying my best to not misinform you guys. I do my best. I know the other day we had a video up there where a trusted source had sent me a screenshot of a tweet that Justin Trudeau had released, and later on I think it was deleted, because I have seen more and more people posting it on the internet and stuff like that, and I think he realized what he said in there and deleted it. So, but because I couldn't find it, I had already uploaded the video and released it by the time I found out that it was no longer there. Then I went into YouTube and blurred it out. So I know I got a bunch of comments on there saying that I shouldn't be releasing misinformation, and I try my best not to do that, but I should have checked it ahead of time before I actually released the video.
With massive protests sweeping the constitutional republics of the globe, secret police recordings of approaching government arrests, entire government being indicted for crime against humanity. Well, I'm hoping that they bring them all
To justice.
Yes.
Absolutely. I hope that one day we can hold them accountable for all the damages that they have, created over the last few years or last 2 years, basically. People are going to make the most. Yeah, no kidding. Let's see here.
Sending love to you, your family, neighbors, and brave truckers watching and cheering you on from Washington State.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, and I want to encourage everybody that does decide to get out there. It doesn't matter where you are. I love to see all of you guys go into your local place and protest at your legislature building. And please be peaceful. Don't let anybody antagonize you to be violent. That is not how things, will change. If you start being violent, they're just going to be violence back to you. There's going to be shootings, all kinds of stuff, right? And we don't want that. That's not how we resolve issues. Big people that, are in charge, they need to come to the talking table. And that's not how we're going to get there if we inflict violence, right?
Oh, Trucking Review channel is in the house. Oh, nice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Let freedom ring.
Yeah, no kidding. No
Yes.
kidding. How's your farm doing there, Mr. Trucking Review guy? I always forget your real name, but that's okay.
Watching on Brazil. Together we can do it. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Together we are strong.
Absolutely. Like what Trudeau said the other day, that we are a fringe minority, actually goes the other way around. They are a fringe minority, especially when you don't even have the military or anybody backing you up anymore. Then you become a fringe minority real quick.
Especially if he only won the minority government. Anyways.
Yeah, exactly. He didn't even have majority, so lots of pickup trucks in southern Ontario flying flags. Absolutely, that's what we are doing out there too. We have a massive flag, and we will be taking that with us tomorrow as well. I do have one more video that I probably will release tomorrow morning. I'm kind of thinking probably 8 o'clock. Maybe I'll release it 8 o'clock, or maybe, I'll probably schedule it. And I was talking to a driver that came from the States, and I'll let you guys watch. I had a nice little interview with him, nice little talk. So you guys can watch that video tomorrow.
Never negotiate, but always fight for your rights.
Absolutely.
And the negotiations start, they already won.
Absolutely. And they're not really coming to the table too much out in Alberta, from what I understanding. And my dad was telling me earlier that Trudeau is also saying that, oh no, we're not gonna negotiate. We're just gonna do whatever we want kind of attitude, right? And that's just going to get people more and more fired up, and we have to fight back. I mean, if we want to have any chance of winning.
Don't know if you have watched Pat King. He did an interview with Trudeau's half-brother there this morning. It's a very interesting interview, so if you haven't watched, go try to find it under Pat King. You should be able to find it.
Yes, I do know Trucker Josh. Somebody asked in here if I know Trucker Josh. Absolutely, I do. I don't think he's ever going to mention any of this on his channel. Don't know really what his reasoning behind it is, but I used to watch him quite a bit, but not anymore. He's from our area here as well.
Yeah.
He's got a big channel going. He's doing his own thing, and I don't got nothing bad to say about him. If I did, I wouldn't want to say it anyways, because my thinking is always, if you ain't got nothing nice to say about somebody, then don't say anything, right? Because I know him a little bit. I've talked to him. I've actually did one trip with him as a team going to Alberta one trip. He used to work for the same guy as I did. So I do know him, decently enough to know what he's like and stuff like that. He's very, very shy. That is one thing that's for sure. He's very shy.
Watching from New Brunswick here, you guys are the best.
Well, thank you.
Wow.
And I see a lot of videos out there from Newfoundland. I don't know if they came all the way from New Brunswick as well, with a bunch of truckers heading to Ottawa. So hopefully they get there eventually. I know they closed off several bridges so the truckers couldn't really get into Ottawa too much, but yeah, I saw that interview. Okay. Brave people at Coots. Yeah, we need more and more people of that. If we had enough people and enough support here in Manitoba, we could have probably done something like that too. I was willing to go all the way, but most people are afraid that they could get arrested, right?
Or even ticketing.
Yeah, a lot of people stay home just because, oh, we could get a ticket. I'm like, our forefathers have fought and died for our freedom. So why do we want to give that up just because they threaten to ticket us or take us to jail? That's nothing to what our forefathers did for us, to have this freedom, right? And why do we want to give it up just because we're scared we're going to get a ticket?
The Aussie freedom fighters are now being intimidated by federal police. Anyone that believes in freedom and can make it to one of the Convoy's protests, please do it. Keep adding recycling people.
Yes, absolutely. Censorship is a big thing going on up here.
We watched one this morning too about Australia.
Yeah, and I know that they have also shut down the GoFundMe page for Australians, for the Aussies up there. It's terrible. Like they shut down our GoFundMe page here, but hopefully they can get their money still. That would be really terrible if the government won and taken their money away, right? All the people need in order to raise up against tyranny as a leader. Hold up. Yeah, no kidding.
Dear Rudy, a trucker from Quebec confirmed that the Alberta and Saskatchewan are heading down to Quebec City for this weekend.
Oh, wow. Okay. That is awesome. That is awesome. Absolutely.
My buddy from Neverville will be going to Winnipeg on Saturday to Freedom Rally. Okay.
Cool. Awesome. Yeah, and another beauty that I heard this week is the Trudeau government and all of the police and all of them wanted to call in a bunch of tow trucks to tow all of these trucks out of Ottawa. That kind of backfired on them. You know what they used? I'm sure a lot of you guys have already heard this, but all of those tow truck companies, they all stuck up and stuck together, and they said, you know what our reasoning is? We can't help you. The reasoning is we all have COVID this week. Isn't that funny? Hilarious?
They used the same excuse
than Trudeau did. Yeah. That was freaking hilarious on how they did that. And then the same thing in Alberta. I heard a bunch of companies got called out there and they all said, no, we all got COVID this week. We can't help you. Sorry. And so it sounded like they got a few tow truck companies that came down from Calgary, but it didn't go anywhere either.
Stand together. We will beat them at their own game.
Quebec dropping the tech plan tax. Oh yeah, that's what I've been hearing too. That Quebec is dropping their tax plan on taxing the on-vax.
Yeah,
so
they
that
already did that.
That's a good step in the right direction. Just reading some of your guys' comments here. Yeah, I've been noticing that they've been trying to censor us here on YouTube too. Every once in a while, one of my videos does good, but the last couple of times they've been kind of censoring us. That is awesome for the tow truck companies. Absolutely, yeah. Most people might not have heard of that, but yeah, that is all over the internet there as well. There was even a tow truck company that actually released a video about it too, that they said, no, if they call us, can you please speak English? Well, I don't know what else I am speaking. I do speak German, Low German. That is my mother's tongue, and we speak High German.
A little bit Spanish.
A little bit of Spanish, absolutely.
Where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is freedom. Go Freedom Truckers. Go Freedom Truckers.
Heck yeah.
We are with you.
Absolutely.
Barry from Texas. Wow.
Uh-huh. Well, I guess we're going to go ahead and get out of here, guys. I appreciate all of you guys tuning in. It's been an amazing journey with all of you guys. Without you guys being here, this channel wouldn't exist. And I appreciate all of you guys. Like I said, please share the video so this way more people can find out about it. So this way, you know, even if they try to censor us, the word still gets out there. So that way more people can find out about it, and they can't censor us as much as if we don't share it, right? So with that being said, go check out all the links that I have in the description, guys, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Stick around. We'll do a live stream if possible from yeah, your English.
Yeah.
Beautiful, both
Sorry,
of
we
you.
couldn't get through all your comments, but I'll try to read through them all. So.
Oh, before I go, there was a great comment I read earlier. For those of you guys that don't want to go out there or can't go out and protest, there was actually a really, really good idea. Call your local leaders and voice your opinions to them. Because if we don't do that, where, you know, they don't really know how many people are voicing their opinion, right? They're only watching the mainstream media, and they don't really know, or the police or whatever aren't telling them the truth, right? So if, you know, the more we can have out there calling your local leaders and putting pressure on them to change these mandates, the more we're going to be able to put pressure on them and actually make things happen too. If you can't all of a sudden come out there and protest, that's a good way to support us as well. I think that's an awesome idea. I will subscribe to your YouTube channel. Oh, well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. With that being said, I'm out of here. We'll up with you guys tomorrow. Later, guys. This is Trucker Rudy signing out.